Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Give it a couple minutes. Let some people get on here. So, just give it a couple minutes, and we'll go over some price targets and stuff. Start with the SPY today. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. 3 day weekend this weekend, guys. The market's closed on Monday, so Martin Luther King Jr. Good morning, Amber. Uh, I'm looking over SPY right now. There's a gap to be filled at 390.70. See if there's any more below. 390.70. As of right now, it's overbought on the hourly. Usually, when it's overbought like this, there's a nice little pullback, but it could stay overbought or oversold for a long period of time. Just keep that in mind. Um, So it looks like it's making previous day high support right now. This little alert right here, that's where the 200 EMA is on the 5 minute chart. I just put it there so I know where it's at. So to go long, guys, let me see. As you can see before in the past, it just stood in this kind of channel right here from the resistance line to the support line. So to go long, it would have to be above here. Let me see. So calls 398.93. My first price target will obviously be 450. I would say not 477. Here's a macro trend line that I have drawn. So just it might come up here and reject off the macro trend line. If so, the first price target would be obviously this resistance right here. The next price target would be right here at 401.70. The next price target would be right here at 403.76. And then my next price target would be probably right here 406.90. 406.90. Now for the puts, guys, um, it's gonna have to break below previous day low for me to be even interested in it. Um, because right now it's just making its support. It's riding the 9 EMA. Good morning, Chuckles. On the 1 hour chart, like I said, it is overbought though. So let's see. Um, so and then the 200 EMAs right here at 394.60. So honestly, it would have to break below previous day low. You guys can enter below previous day low. Use previous day low previous day high as your stop. Previous day high, not previous day low. Sorry guys. Woke up a little late, so I'm a little discombobulated this morning. But under previous day high, look to go short. Obviously, there's support right here at 394.84, and then the 200 EMA on the 5 minute is 394.16. So if you really want to be safe, let it come. Crack the 200 on the 5 minute, which is this alert right here, and then ride it down if it shows weakness. My first price target underneath that would be. Oh, it's already down here. Sorry, guys. Pre-market's right here. So it's already here, down here. I'm going to look for the gap fill. It's going to look for the gap fill. 390.68, guys. That would be my So obviously, I would love to see it come up, test the 200 on a 5 minute, 394.16, and then use it as resistance to make the next leg down. So if you see a little pump, look for rejection at 394.16 for the next leg down. Let's go over AMD real quick. Jump over to the 5 real quick. So the 200 EMA is pretty much at the previous day high. I personally think we're going to get a pullback today, but try not to be biased. Good morning. Try not to be biased. Try not to pick away. Ultimately, I don't care if it goes up or down. I just want to be on the right side of the move. But previous day high is right here. So it did gap down this morning. Previous day high is 69.14. That's a good level to watch. If you see it breaking that level, then, and obviously the 200 EMA is right there, previous day high on the 5 minute chart. Look for it to break down. If it comes down here, tests it, and plots a couple candles here and makes it support, look for the next leg up. If not, and it continues to break down, enter puts under previous day high, which would be like 68.87. My first price target would be right here. 68.18. My next price target would be the support right here at 67.69. And then my last price target would be previous day low at 67.24. Look at the wick. Beautiful wick off previous day low. Used it as support. Took the next leg up. For calls, it would obviously have to be above these levels. This level right here, this little chop. So I would say 72.29. My first price target would be 72.79. My next price target would be 73.30. And then my very last price target would be 73.60 for the upside, guys, for the upside. Amazon, see real quick. It's below the 5. It's below the 200. Look at that beautiful gap down. So obviously it gapped down this morning, guys. If you see it, come back up, fill the gap, look for the gap fill reversal. So just like yesterday, if you guys watched the live yesterday, I called out the gap fill reversal and we banked on it in pre-market for the CPI data. So even if if it's above the 200 and you see it grinding up, the next place to really short it would be previous day, would be gap fill. So always look for the gap fill, but make sure that it's showing signs of reversal. Sometimes it fills the gap and just keeps going in that direction. So sometimes you'll see it come up, fill the gap. You won't see no sign of weakness, and then it'll just keep going. Now, if you see it fill the gap, show signs of weakness a couple times, you want to see it wick down. You want to see it show weakness. If it doesn't show any weakness, it's just gonna blow right through it. So, and it is overbought on the 1 hour chart. It's pretty much sitting right at previous day high. So, for my calls, I'm gonna say 94.01 would be my call trigger. My next price target would be 95.41 to the upside. My next price target will be right here at 97.02. Now for the puts, I'm gonna say 92.83. My first price target to the downside will be 91.85. My next price target will be 90.81 on Amazon. So, guys, if you guys want to join the Discord, 30-day free trial. We crushed it yesterday in the Discord. check us out, guys. You got nothing to lose. Please like the stream. I'd appreciate it. Let's go over Tesla. Let's go over my baby today. Um, I play Tesla every single day. That's my go-to stock. If I don't like how it's moving, then I just move on to another stock. That's the best advice I could give you, is to just watch one stock, learn one stock. Now, as you can see, got the sell signal, no cross to the EMA, so I'm looking for that buy signal to enter to go long. It's just one of the strategies we use here. Obviously, previous day high is way up here. Let me see something, guys. So it's towards previous day low. Okay. So obviously there's a lot of resistance here at 123.99. So to go long, it would have to obviously be above that. I would say 124.60 would be my call trigger. My first price target would be right here at 125.10. My next price target would be right here at 125.96, which is previous day high. And then my very last price target would be 126.68. Now for the puts, guys, I would love to see this come up here, test previous day high, get rejected, and then ride down. I personally think it's going to be a red day today, 3-day weekend, but like I said, try not to be biased. Also on SPX 4000 is a huge level. It seems to just keep, so it's like a brick wall. It just can't get through it. So keep that in mind. So for puts, let me see. Obviously, see how, like I tell everybody, look to the left, guys. See how this was support, right? See how, and then dumped, came back up, tested the same area, made it resistance, made it resistance, made it resistance, and it's just working its way up. It is on the trend, so you guys, I do draw trend lines. Bear with me for a second. You know. Right there. So I do draw trend lines and stuff. If you see breaking trend lines, draw trend lines. I do all kinds of different strategies. I don't just have one strategy. So I use the gap fill strategy, previous day high low strategy. I use trend lines. I read price action. So there's a lot of different factors that go into it. Patterns, like if it's got the W pattern forming, or like the Amish pattern, bull flag, bear flag, stuff like that, morning star. There's a bunch of different things that I use. I don't just use one strategy. I kind of use everything all into one. So for puts, I would like to see it to be safe. So look, obviously if it made it support over here and then tried to make it support and then died, I would want to see it below this wick to go for puts, guys. But that's pretty much previous day low right there. So I'll give you guys a nice little scalp. Now I'm a scalper, guys. I'm in and out within a couple minutes. I don't hold, none of that good stuff. In and out at pivotal times. In 1 or 2 candles, out with my profit. If you size in right, all you need is base hits. You don't need home runs all the time. So for puts, it's all the way down here at 116 already. So it's way past this. It might fill the gap right down here at 112.87. 112.87 is the next gap. So for puts, I would say 114.78. And then gap fill would be my first price target. I will look for a reversal there. If it keeps failing to break down, is there another gap below? Nope. So my next price target would be to the downside would be 111.58. And then my next price target would be right here at 109.99. Sorry if I seem a little discombobulated this morning, guys. I didn't get much sleep last night. Got like insomnia for some reason. I just can't sleep. So let's go to Meta real quick. Everything pretty much gapped down. Meta's been on a run, as you can see. It's just been grinding up, slowly grinding up on the hourly chart. It's above previous day high, so look for support right here. If you see it come down here, so obviously there's a gap. If you see it come down here and make previous day high support, look for the reversal up to what? To the gap fill. Then look for the reversal at the gap fill. So it's right there at that pivotal point where it could either make. Now, if you see it breaking down below previous day high, you're gonna, it's just gonna dump. I believe it's just. I just think we're too high, guys, and 4,000 is a huge level on SPX. I don't think we're gonna get above it, in my honest opinion. But I'm trying not to be biased. Like I said last night to everybody, we got a 3-day weekend. Can't get above 4,000, and as you can see, we're down on SPX $34. So see what I mean about the Amish pattern. So I look at stuff like that as well. So on SPX, there's support at 39.42, and then the previous day low. So you might get a bounce right here. But if you see a break previous day low, guys, and make it resistance, a lot of people like to see it break levels and then come up retest and then fall off. There's a whole bunch of different ways you could do it. Obviously, look at the squeeze indicator. It looks like it's squeezing to the downside on the hourly chart. Excuse me. So just watch this level right here. Previous day low is going to be a huge level today. So just keep that in mind. You might get a bounce here and might get a nice little reversal. Just jump to the 5 real quick. Like I said, look for the bounce at previous day low. There's a support line there at 39.35. So that's going to be a huge level to watch, guys. I typically don't try to make trades in between the range, and in between the range, I mean between previous day low and previous day high. I try to look for the stocks that are near previous day high and previous day low, because even though it's, it could be choppy in here. So I like to make my trades around previous day low and previous day high. If you guys joined the Discord, there's a whole strategy behind it. I did not come up with the strategy. By the grace of God, I stumbled upon it and been using it, and it's been working for a long period of time. Good morning. It's okay. Don't worry about being late. I was late myself. I overslept this morning, so yeah, I'm gonna look for a bounce right here. If I see it continuing to break down. Also, guys, if you guys watch the dollar DXY, it's inverse the market. So if the dollar's going down, the market's going up. If the dollar's going up, the market's going down. It's just another indicator that we use to help. Now, is it 100%? No, there's going to be times where you see the dollar going up and the SPY or SPX going up as well. It's not 100%, but it is a good indicator. It is oversold on the 5-minute time frame. So let's just see. I honestly feel like today might be one of them ride the 9 days, and by ride the 9, I mean, obviously it's using it as resistance. So the 9 is the blue line right here. That's the 9 EMA. And see how it's just respecting it, using it as resistance. It might be one of them ride the 9s. Now you might get a bounce this morning. Boom. But just so the 9, the 21, the 50, and the 200 EMA is what I use. They do go a long way, and if you watch it long enough with the EMAs, you'll understand how they move, their support. Each line is support or resistance. So there's going to be days where you see you just ride the 9 all the way down, ride the 9 all the way up. So it helps, guys. Yeah, so I'm looking, as you can see, even SPY, it bounced that previous day high. So there is some support here at previous day high. Oh, it already died. Boom, it's all the way down here. Huge gap down. But so it's at below here. It's below the 200. Look for it to come back up, test the 200, make it either resistance, and see if we can take the next leg down. And like I said, the best place to go short on this would be previous day high or gap fill. Gap fill reversal is a real thing. A majority of the time it works. So just keep that in mind. Join the Discord. Good morning, Harry. Join the Discord. I'm going to jump off here, guys. I want to get some breakfast in me. I'm hungry. And put some alerts out in the Discord. Join that Discord, guys. 30-day free trial. You literally have nothing to lose. If you don't like it, cancel for nothing. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Happy Friday. Have a weekend, 3-day weekend. Good weekend. I can't even talk this morning. But have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on.